Are you struggling with Korean pronunciations? These three words are pronounced wrong by almost every learner. Let's fix them right now. First is 의. Many say e or but the real sound is closer to like this, 의. For example, 의사. Try saying it. 의사. Second is 을 or 를. Pay attention to the ending sound. It's not heavy. Make it quick and light. 을 or 를. Like 책을 읽어요. 책을 읽어요. Third is 학년. This one is tricky. It's not the 학년. The sound combines. It becomes 학년. 학년. It means school year. Got it? Practice these three and your Korean will instantly sound more natural. Which word do you struggle with the most? Comment below and practice together. If you want to study more, I just have free PDF. You can practice your pronunciations, so let me know in the comments. 잘했어요. There's a funny song that office workers in Korea know too well. 개미는 뚠뚠 오늘도 뚠뚠 열심히 일을 하네 뚠뚠. This means that office workers work hard today. They work hard every day. They work as ants who work hard every day. Yep, this song compares office workers to ants because they never stop working. When this song plays, every Korean office workers can't help but laugh because it's so true. So, did you work hard like an ant today? If yes, leave a comment. If your dog could speak Korean, these are the first words it would learn. Let's learn Korean comments you can actually use with your puppy. First expressions of praise. 잘했어 means good job. Or you can say 예쁘다. It means pretty and dogs love the tone. Want to show affection? Say 사랑해. I love you. Next instructions. 앉아, sit, 손, hand, 기다려, wait. To correct, 안 돼, no. For playtime, 산책할까? Should we go for a walk? 간식 줄까? Want a treat? Try with your dog and watch how fast they can learn Korean too. Which comment will you try first with your dog? 잘했어요. Wait! 잠깐만! 잊지 마. 너 진짜 최고야. 완전 멋져. 오늘도 수고했어. Let's break down 6 similar conjunctions and what they really mean. 그런데 or 근데 means but or by the way. You'll hear this everywhere in conversation. 하지만, but, with more contrast or disagreement. Often used in writing or emphasizes. 그럼 means then, well, if that's the case, it can start or respond to a sentence. 그래서, so, therefore, super useful for explaining cause and effect. 그러니까, so, I mean, that's why. Use it to clarify or restate something emotionally. So for example, 배고파. 그래서 먹었어. 늦었어. 그러니까 택시 타. 그래서 먹었어. So I ate. 그러니까 택시 타. That's why you should take a taxi. 잘했어요. When I say the days of the week in Korean, let's go over them together. 월요일, Monday, 화요일, Tuesday, 수요일, Wednesday, 목요일, Thursday, 금요일, Friday, 토요일, Saturday, 일요일, Sunday. When I say a Monday, just add 에 like 월요일에. Keep practicing and you'll master it in no time. Tell me your favorite day in Korean down in the comments. 잘했어요. You know that moment when you just want to drop everything and want to go home? In Korean, we say, 집 가고 싶다. Literally, I want to go to home. 집 means home and 가고 싶다 means want to go. Put it together. 집 가고 싶다. Trust me, every Korean student or workers has said this at least 1,000 times. Say it with me. 집 가고 싶다. 집 가고 싶다. Feels good, right? So, do you feel like saying 집 가고 싶다 right now? If you do, leave a comment. 잘했어요. 괜찮아. 너 지금 괜찮아. 너는 잘할 수 있어. 어떤 실수들도 넌 하지 않을 거야. 힘내자. Wait, are you Teto or Egan? Forget MBTI. Have you heard of Teto? It's Korea's new way to describe personality style, and people love it. First, Teto남. This type values strong logic and leadership over emotions. They're active, love social gatherings, and are straightforward and bold. In relationships, they take the lead, express love through actions, and face conflicts head on. They prefer to make the first move, wait for someone else to confess. And next is 애견남, sensitive, attentive, and in tune with others' feelings. They have great taste, enjoy aesthetics, and often put effort into their appearance. In love, they're more passive. They prefer to receive, confess, rather than initiate. Emotional connection and deep conversations matter most to them. Then we have the 태토녀, confident, independent, and often enjoying hobbies like sports or outdoor activities. They focus on self-growth and no problem making the first move in romance. Finally, 애견녀, more passive, often letting the other person initiate. Emotional bonds and mutual empathy are key for them in any relationship. So, are you Teto or Egan? What do you think you are? Tell me in the comments and I'll tell you mine.